direction, and the kind of structure to the documentary has changed courses a couple times already, and so I'm not sure, if Neil will be in this or not, because it might be something that we save for more of the Godsmack documentary eventually. But I'm so glad that we got him on film. I think it's probably the last interview we ever did. My biggest thing in performance. That's pretty amazing.
Hey, this works.
We do have. I was raised very poor, and we didn't have.
So hopefully someone will join. Okay, now this is a view I'm used to seeing. Okay.
And would come down and videotape sometimes. So we'll be seeing a little bit of everything, and I'm just hoping that the thing comes out good because I haven't seen any footage yet. I'm waiting to see a cut. I know they're working on it.
So then you have the full story, and now Godsmack's Under Your Scars as well on Loudwire Hits.
Okay, let's see if anyone comes up now. Now that I figured this out. Okay, let's see if this works. Don't know how long I should wait for people to join, but I'll give it a fair chance. Ouch. There is a definite lag in this. Ollie, Ollie, oxygen free. Not always like it. They have Mothman on YouTube. Free with ads. You know, I can't even remember the last time I saw that movie. Never seen that one. Or that one. Is there anyone out here? Things in. I don't think so. Hey, there's someone else out here that liked it. Don't be afraid to say hi in the chat, down below. People can come up on chat if they're here too. Oh, I had 2 likes. Only one of them was mine. And no, this isn't coffee. It's hot cocoa. I think so. I don't think so.
Father's Up in the morning and everything that rocks all day and all night. This is Loudwire Nights on Wings 104.9.
Oh, there's two people watching. Apparently, they didn't want to talk. They left. Hey, there's another person watching. Hi, whoever's watching. You can talk to me. I'd like to have someone to talk to. Tell, spooky stories with. It's what Thrilling Thursdays are all about. Spooky stories. Dang fly, go away. My hack will go.
This is actually a really interesting petition. You can learn more about Loudwire.com, but in a nutshell, Ticketmaster has invested in facial recognition technology, right? So they're associating your digital ticket with your.
Let me know down below if you can hear my radio, so I can turn it down more or turn it off.
Their point is that investing facial recognition technology puts undocumented fans, fans of color, trans fans, and fans with criminal records at the risk of being unjustly detained, harassed, or judged. If you want to learn more about how Big Brother is always watching and perhaps sign the petition, head over to the site, get more info. Got Guns N' Roses Civil War on Loudwire Nights. We've got here failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. So you came over here last week, which is the way he wants. Well, he is. I don't like you anymore.
Hey, there's two people watching. Comment down below so we can start sharing stories. Heck, you can even pop up on to the panel with me, and we can talk. Yeah, I was just gonna tape for some reason. I feel kind of weird being the only person here. Would you like to jump up here too? Tell some scary stories with me? Thank you. I think this is how I do it. That way, then if you want to jump up and join me in chat, you can. Oh. There it is. I've been sharing on Twitter and Facebook and Tumblr. I think I even shared a little bit on Instagram earlier that I was getting up here. It was a last minute decision. I was thinking about doing it. Wasn't 100% sure though. Dee and Jen, if you guys are still on, is my music too loud? Okay, take your time. And thank you. I saw that. I also retweeted it.
What's so simple about you anyway? Ouch. Ow. I should have grabbed a blanket to put on my seat. Leather seats and shirts do not mix. Hey, there's 3 people watching, I think, now. Hi, Jennifer. Get enough people up here and we can start telling spooky stories. Although I should probably turn off my kitchen lights. It'd make it a little bit spookier. I am doing good. Feeling very strange. I sat here for like 15 minutes before anyone popped up in chat. How are you doing tonight? This is going to be a slightly interesting experience. I have to try to remember my manners. Ooh, being sick is no fun. And what are you having surgery on, sweetie? Surgery is never any fun. Thankfully, I've only been through one as an adult, but still, that was enough. Why only a partial? Why don't they just take the entire thing for you? Early mornings and late nights are going to be a killer for me. Ugh. The youngest case of menopause I know of was a 26-year-old, and I think she was in like Michigan or something like that. And your fourth kid, or your fourth partial hysterectomy?
Wasn't complex enough. A lot of people up in arms about this new California bill. It's the AB.
Oh, fourth surgery. Okay. Oh, it can't be any worse than me, sweetie. I've been up since 5. I get up at 5 every morning. Well, almost every morning. Monday through Friday, it's either 5 or 6 that I get up. I have to be up to get my son up for school.
A terrible idea. The bill as of right now become law on tomorrow. Now, you can learn more at LabWire.com.
I take it you got to sleep in today? Ow.
When you're best dressed, they say.
Nice, dude.
The JCPenney Men's Best Dress event is happening now. Score 50% off men's select suit separates, sport coats, and dress pants from Collection by Michael Strahan, Stafford, and JFJ Garage. And from Big and Tall Guys,
Oh,
Shop
hi, baby girl.
XLG, and more. Plus, get an extra 25% off with your JCPenney credit card and coupon. JCPenney.
Hi.
JCP.com for details.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Remember when you gave me my first scooter?
I remember it well.
You told me it wasn't going to have any taste. But I have a Sam 76, and I can taste.
To school, unfortunately, he is too young to be in the class he is in. So tomorrow is his last day, and I'll be.
Ice cream is really frozen yogurt.
He is too young? He's not in preschool? Or is he too young for preschool?
A routine is a good thing. And sometimes a routine is a good thing to break. So break free. Start your morning at McDonald's with a freshly cracked egg on a toasted English muffin with melty American cheese, like a delicious egg McMuffin or sausage McMuffin with egg, just $2 each. Because if you don't deserve a morning a little easier and a lot tastier, who does? Voice of the state there, nothing but pay all over. Sounds like someone needs some coffee. What about that watered down stuff? The real deal. Like McDonald's small hot drip coffee made with 100% ground.
Oh.
So wake up and get your morning started.
Oh, go deal with that, Eddie. Seriously, go deal with it. I know how that is.
This process, as well as assist families who otherwise couldn't make it to the hospital while their little ones are being cared for. You can continue to support the Children's Miracle Network by donating at ornanhouse.org/CMN or by purchasing a CMN at any local Walmart or Sam's Club. The Children's Miracle Network makes it possible for our little ones to survive and grow strong by providing the most up-to-date equipment in neonatal intensive care units. This equipment helps them eat, breathe, and
Why won't they let him in pre-K this year? Because next year he'll just be in kindergarten.
growing up. Bring the family and shop for everything you need for back to school at Grand Central Plaza, just off Center Street in Horseheads today. And you at Peter Harris shop brand name children's clothing for back to school. And enjoy Dunkin' Donuts, delicious coffee, donuts, sandwiches, and more. America runs on Dunkin'. For your summer
Wow.
DCC discount.
That's just absolutely crazy. Ow.
Halloween warehouse coming soon, and visit the community market September 25th from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Shop the Grand Central Plaza in Horseheads, exit 53 on I-86 at Center Street, where they have the perfect store for everyone.
That's absolutely ridiculous. So far into the school year already for you guys, because I think you guys start in what, August, don't you? I know here we start in September, and I'm in New York.
This one tagged as the rock song of the summer, but it's just now making its way.
Wow. So they waited almost a month to tell you that he was ineligible for pre-K. That's just ridiculous.
The Black Keys song. Here it is, Go on Loudwire Nights.
Oh, excuse me. Ow. The weather's got to be beautiful out there still in California. It's cold here. I'm drinking hot cocoa already. Yesterday I was sweating. Today I want to wear the thickest pants I could find, and the thickest pants I could find and a sweater. That's how cold it is. Are live streams usually this slow at starting? Yeah, yesterday it was like 87. Today it was like 64-ish. Tomorrow's supposed to be, I think, even colder. It's absolutely crazy. Welcome to pneumonia weather. Why can't you do a live stream? Hi, Victorian Witch. Oh, I did put up the link. I could share it again if you'd like, if you'd want to jump up. I kind of like this yard stream thing. It was a little confusing to figure it out, but I figured it out. So, yay me! I did it all on my own. You have a computer, but you don't know how to work it? Sweetie, you're younger than me. You should know how to work it. unless you're like me and don't know how to plug in a computer at first, because that was my biggest issue. You meant the video thing? Like you can't upload videos or do videos on your computer? Because if you want to upload videos on your computer, I could totally tell you how to do it. My first laptop, I had a gigantic, it was like this wireless card that I had to put into it. And if you put it in wrong, it was a Linsky's wireless card. If you didn't put it in right, it didn't work. It had a removable CD drive, and you could remove the CD drive and put in a floppy disk drive in it. It was a pain in the ass. And you couldn't have the battery in it all the way. Or no, you couldn't have the battery out of it at all, like ever, but you still had to plug it in because otherwise it didn't work. I paid $50 for that crappy thing. But that was back in like 2009, so I'm not really gonna bitch. Okay, let's see if I can figure out how to share the streaming thing again. Yeah, those things were a pain in the butt. And then when I got my very first new laptop, let me unplug my cell phone. I was literally looking all over on it because it had like 5 different like little hole things. So I was trying to figure out which hole it was to plug the power cord into. And I couldn't figure it out. It took me like an hour and a half to figure it out because I refused to let anyone else but me touch my laptop. God, I miss that laptop. That laptop burned out on me.
On the Twin Ciers station, Wings 1049.
Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to send it again. Invite? Copy and paste. That works. There you go. Both of you ladies want to jump up? You're more than welcome to. I could totally get a ladies' party started. Ooh, I should do Monday morning coffees for moms. Oh, take your time, Jennifer. It'll be there. Is my music too loud? I know I asked Eddie and Jen, but I don't think they were actually like listening to me at the moment. That totally counts. I have 2 fur babies and a stepson. I call him my son, but he's technically my stepson. I actually have no kids of my own. Then do it. I probably should. Ow. I see lots of people doing all kinds of crazy things for their live streams. Ow. Short shorts and leather seats do not mix. Oh yeah, coffee talk. I got a big travel mug that says Witch's Brew on it, and I have another coffee mug. They're the only 2 coffee mugs I use. Oh, excuse me. The other coffee mug says Boss Lady on it. It's only because my dream one day is to own my own business, and eventually it'll happen. Although I guess YouTube is kind of like owning your own business. Right now, I'm currently drinking hot cocoa out of this. Oh, wrong way. I mean, the only good thing about, YouTube channel is I don't need to have an IEN. I don't have to file taxes on it. I mean, other than personal taxes when I start actually getting money from it. But I don't have to do the business tax and then personal taxes and do a business plan and all that fun stuff. Yeah, this is actually my husband's coffee mug. Go figure. Ow. Oh. Don't mind the random faces I'm making. It's not because I'm scared or anything. I'm having some very discomfort, bad discomfort. There we go. In my ankle. And I had ankle surgery like 3 years ago. Well, 3.5 years ago almost.
So sometimes it can get pretty icky. Sometimes it can get really fattening. Sometimes it could throw off your blood sugar. Always better with a side of sausage. I think that is one. Many of us
Side of
agree on.
sausage.
Thank you so much for the first call. Our topic this week is: do you have a nickname for your private parts?
Wow, the things I hear on the radio when I'm not actually paying attention. It's crazy.
A mystery we may never get to the bottom of.
Yeah, this week's conversation.
Hi.
Hello.
Come here. You want to say hi? Hi. Come here. I'll drop my phone. Oh, there we go. He's tired. He's been sick for 3 weeks.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You're
I think
what?
it's a bacterial
You're 3
virus.
hours behind me, right?
I think so. It's 7:03 p.m. here.
Yeah, it's 10:03 here. I have a friend that lives out in Portland, so I kind of remember the time. But then I have my dad who lives in Arizona, and because he lives in southern Arizona, they don't do the time change there. So then I get all confused when I start thinking about that too, and it's like, no, I just can't do it.
Oh.
Well, it's 8:04. We're Victorian witches.
Oh wow. So she's like an hour.
She's in Alberta.
I don't know where that.
Alberta, Canada.
Oh. Now I know. 9. So what kind of scary stories are you telling?
Either I can tell or other people can tell. It doesn't matter. You can tell about your first ghost experience if you want, or if you've ever had one, or demonic experience or whatever.
I have when I was younger. I was, God, how old was I? I had to have been no older than 3, maybe 2. I don't know. I know I was young, but we lived in this house. We just moved in this house, and I had my own room. And my parents, they gave me my own room. My brother had his own room. And I remember one night I couldn't sleep. The room just felt different. And it was super, super cold. Like freezing cold. But the rest of the house was, warm. So I couldn't, I was young. I didn't understand. But my mom told me to go to bed. So I went to bed. She turned off the lights and everything. And It was pitch black in my room, but like, I don't know, I was just scared, you know, and I didn't know what I was scared of. So I ended up taking my blanket and put it over my head. And I had this baby pillow, so like I was like, oh, my baby pillow, I need to get my baby pillow. So as I was about to pull the blanket off of my head, I felt something push on my stomach really, really hard. And so at that point, I screamed. And then so like I took the blanket off my head, and um, I'd seen like this tall, dark figure. And still to this day, I don't know what it was, but I do know that it wasn't a good presence. And it was just this tall, dark figure. It had green glowing eyes. And like I looked around the room and I saw more figures with the same colored eyes, just like these green glowing eyes. I don't know, it was weird. And then there was this little boy that was playing with my toys, and you could see my toys floating in the air. And so my parents tried to get in the room at the same time, but they couldn't because they were both stuck in like the door jam. So my brother had to go in and get me, and like he couldn't see anything that I saw. And the
You couldn't
house
even
is
see your toys floating around.
mm-mm. And
Wow.
I know it wasn't a dream because um I mean it could have been. I was so young, but just how mortified and how scared I was, you know, I still to this day
Yeah.
I have to have a light on because I'm scared of the dark because of it. And so I don't know what it was. I feel like it's like a demonic demon thing, but I don't know what kind or anything, but it scared the crap out of me.
It sounds it.
Luckily, my kids haven't experienced anything except my oldest son when he came to visit. Um, we were brushing our teeth, so we went to his room, and he come running down the hallway and then like slipped and fell and like was scared, and I was like, what's wrong? And he goes, something growled at me in my room. And he goes, I don't know if the dog is in there. And I go in there and I look, and I'm like, what the hell, there's nothing in here. So like I don't know if what he heard was something demonic. I feel my house is haunted due to things. This will be more like at night when I go into the kitchen to go get something to drink, I feel like something's staring at me, like, you know, within the living room where it's all pitch black. Um, I've seen black figures, and I always have orbs around me and my kids. But I don't feel that that is like a bad presence, you know. I feel that it's probably someone that has passed in the family. Those
Yeah.
are my scary stories.
My first witch story, well, ghost story, I was actually so young that I don't know it personally. Apparently, I had a ghost nanny. Yep.
What?
Yep. Okay,
That's
so
pretty
my Aunt
cool.
Rosie's house, it's a huge old farmhouse. Okay, it
Mhm.
was built in the era where the bottom floor is the exact same as the second floor, like layout
Mhm.
wise. And then there's the attic and a root cellar, not a basement, a root cellar. Well, there's like old farmhouse root cellars everywhere on her property. She had like 100 some acres at one time.
Mhm.
Well, there's this ghost that lives in her house. And yes, we actually say lives in her house because you can go upstairs, mess up a bed, and go upstairs like 2 hours later and the bed's completely made.
Oh my
She
God.
lives, yeah, she lives in the house. But her name is Laura. There's even a picture painting of her downstairs in the living room. She's got almost the same color hair as you in the
Mhm.
painting. And she's got one of those big Victorian style collars on. From what everyone has been able to find out, the woman was burnt to death on the property.
Oh.
And she never had any children. So she takes care of any children that comes up there.
Uh-huh.
Well, during the summer, my parents would go from down by New York City, where we were living, all the way up to my aunt's house, and we'd spend weekends, weeks, stuff like that. And I'd kick the blankets off of me. My mother would get up to cover me back up, and I was already covered back up
Oh
within
wow.
seconds. She'd get up and go to rock me to sleep because my Aunt Rosie had one of those old fashioned wooden rocker cribs. I was already rocking, and I wouldn't even be moving.
Oh my god.
So apparently,
Wow.
I had a ghost nanny. I don't know how many other people could say they had one, but I like being able to be, one of the few that can say it.
That's crazy. That's cool though. Like she's a cool ghost.
Yeah, like
That's
she
awesome.
never harms anyone. In fact, she actually stopped my Aunt Rosie from falling down the stairs one day.
Whoa.
Like my Aunt Rosie started walking down the stairs, and my Aunt Rosie had this really bad habit of being a pack rat. So the stairs were literally lined with stuff, barely a foot space on each stair. Well, all of a sudden, a bunch of stuff went flying off the stairs, and my Aunt Rosie, instead of falling forward like she should have, fell backwards. You could actually see
Oh
like
wow.
a hand impression on her chest where she got pushed backwards.
Oh my god. Wow.
You know, the only thing we could think of is it was Laura that was saving her, because if she had fallen forward, she would have died that day.
Yeah. That is crazy. That's awesome. Why couldn't I come in contact with a Laura ghost?
I'm actually considering going up and talking to my Uncle Jimmy, see if I could actually have that painting. Every time they've tried to get rid of it, it's ended up back at the house
Oh
in the
my
exact
god.
same spot.
That's excuse me. Oh, that's crazy. It's awesome
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah, it's very awesome. It's just like I moved my laptop so you can see the hallway a little bit better. I've got an old man that lives down the hallway somewhere. Every once in a while, you'll actually hear him telling me to get out.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll let you know if I see anything standing there. I'll be like, the old man's over there.
See, I haven't seen him yet, but I've every once in a while when I'm on live stream, that's why I've actually gone to sitting at my table, at my kitchen table, so I can watch the camera down the hall. Because I know the cameras will pick up before human eyes will.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then I even go back and rewatch. Oh,
Now I'm gonna be looking at that spot.
that's okay. One night, my husband called me, and my son had just gone to bed. Hey, Fallen. And all of a sudden, it sounded like it was my refrigerator, but it wasn't my refrigerator. It sounded like a clacking sound. You know how ferrets do the chirping, clacking noise?
Mm-hmm.
Amplified that some, and that's what it sounded like. And it sounded like it came from just behind the refrigerator. And I was FaceTiming with my husband, and he's like, "Hold your phone so that I can see down the hallway." And we held it so that he could see down the hallway, and there was nothing there. He did it for like 20 minutes and it didn't work.
Wow. Oh my god. Oh, it's only 7. I need to stop.
Sounds like you need some coffee.
I couldn't even finish my coffee this morning because I wasn't feeling well. So I made myself tea. And then like the vitamin C emergency packet thing. I think that's what it's called. It has like vitamin C in it and all that stuff. So I
Be
took
careful with
that.
those. I've actually been told that those can make you sicker if it's not like a simple cold. So if you
Okay.
have a simple cold, it's fine to take. But if it's anything like an upper respiratory infection or worse, like pneumonia or flu, don't take it.
Okay. Yeah, I think today's just the first day, and like I can feel it within my sinuses. So I'm guessing like maybe a sinus infection. So I took my allergy pill, and baby's going to sleep. He got mad that I took my hand off of him. And like I can feel it in the back of my nose, if that makes like any sense, and then like my throat.
Fallen
So-
says espresso works.
What did she say?
Espresso works.
Yeah, if only I could get my hands on a coffee right now. Anything else, Fallen? Anything else? Home remedies?
Let's see. Who is it that I was talking to this morning? Redneck Connection. He's sick. Like, bad sick. Like, you can see it in him that he is sick.
Aw.
I told him blackberry brandy.
See, my ex-mother-in-law, she told me to get Theraflu, Jack Daniels, chamomile tea with honey and lemon, and just
Essentially,
drink
an old-fashioned hot toddy.
yeah. That's what she said.
It'll knock
It's like
your ass in the dirt.
I was like, is it gonna work? What is it gonna do? She goes, it's gonna make you feel funny because you got the alcohol and then you got the Theraflu and then the chamomile's gonna relax you. So it's just a crazy combo. But she goes, you should feel better within the next couple days if you do it. And I'm like, well, I don't have any of those, so
If you get all that stuff, the first day you drink that, make sure your husband is home so that he can watch the kids.
well then I have like 3 more days until he's home. So I guess I could do that Monday.
Trucker?
Oh no. He works I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. He's a cook, so he works at Cajun Kitchen where I live, and he basically is working all the time because he cooks all damn day.
Ah. Yeah, I know what it feels like to be married to a chef.
Except I cook all the time, and then he tries to take over and then add stuff to stuff that I'm making, and I'm like, can I just cook for you?
Nope.
It's my duty. I'm a woman. Let me cook.
He don't care. He likes to cook. That's his passion.
It is. He loves cooking, so like today I made
When
chicken
he
noodle
stops
soup.
cooking, that's when you gotta watch out, because then he's lost his passion. I'm not even joking. My husband has lost his passion for cooking. He doesn't want to
Aw. I guess after a while it gets tiring, day in and day out cooking.
Well, right now he's in that depression state because he's working fast food and he really doesn't want to work fast food. But it was the only way that he would get a management experience. So he's been a manager at Arby's for almost a year. So he's tired of fast food.
Shit, I would be too. I worked at Wendy's, and I probably would have stuck it out and stayed longer. I was there for like a couple months, but then my grandma and my cousin passed away, and so I got into like a really bad depression and quit my job. But that was the last time I worked in fast food. That was difficult.
I've only worked one fast food job, and that was Arby's when I was 16. Never again.
Oh my god. Come here. Where are you going? Oh, come here. Come here. Baba Black Sheep. You
Have
were
you
right. You're so cute, mister.
Hi.
Say hi.
What are you doing, little one?
He said, yeah.
Yeah? Hey, you got more teeth than I do.
He's laughing.
He's got pretty eyes.
He has brown eyes. My middle child, William, that's in the living room. He has red hair like me, and then he has blue-green eyes. And then
Oh, wow.
my oldest has my eyes, which are green, greenish yellow, and then he has red hair as well. This one's the odd one out the bunch. He's a little black sheep because he has dark hair and dark eyes. They were blue, but changed. Huh, you look like your daddy. Just white. Go. You go play? Yeah? You're wet. You're drooling.
Hi.
Oh, yeah, that's what he wants you to do.
I love it when they imitate the faces. You want to tell a story? No? You just want to lay there? Yeah.
You're so silly. You're silly little boy.
I miss when my son was that tiny.
I'm gonna miss it. I wanted a girl so. Oh, he almost like hurt himself on my hand. I have 3 boys. I wanted a girl, but you're so silly. Every time I'm on the phone, you gotta steal it.
Oh, of course.
If my other son William was in here, he would just be talking away. And he just talks. Really? Go. Oh, I'm turning my lights in here. Move! Dude. Ew. Is that a burp?
Rather burp than a fart.
Oh, he did that earlier and I didn't turn it too well. Really? Your brother brought the fly swatter in the room?
Well, yeah.
He's playing with it.
Sure, why
He's
not?
gonna hit me with it.
If he hits you with it, then you take it and you chase him around with it.
That's gross. Give me it. Give me. Go play with a toy. Oh, I can't interrupt. Oh, why am I even doing that? You're gonna crawl up there and just get it. Here. Just don't put it in your mouth. The moment you put it in your mouth, I am going to gag.
That was the one thing that we were lucky with kid. Didn't put anything in his mouth. He picked stuff up and just bring it to you.
See, he does that too. Like, I had a scare with him not too long ago. He wasn't eating. He hadn't eaten all day, and the only thing he wanted was these little chip things that my other son was eating. So I was like, well, I mean, he has enough teeth. And it's pretty chewy, you know, it kind of dissolves in the mouth, so I don't see a problem with it. Second I turn around, he starts choking. and I freak out, and then he started turning blue, and so I had to put my finger down his throat. Luckily, he threw it up and scared him, but
Oh
it's 'cause
wow.
I was freaking out. And my son, my middle son William, my 4-year-old, he was crying. He's like, "I'm so scared. It hurt him." I was like, "Well, that's why we got to make sure not to give him things that he probably shouldn't eat."
Yeah.
He goes, "You shouldn't have gave him that chip, mommy." And I was like, "Well, I thought he could have it, William." And so, like, anything that he picks up, that William thinks that he shouldn't have, he's just like, "No, give me it."
Well, at least he's working out for
Yeah,
him.
it'd be interesting homeschooling him now.
So that's the
Ah,
little one
man,
you need to homeschool?
can't get him into any preschool. They don't have any new enrollments because it's 6 weeks into the ah, yeah, not in the mouth. No, that's nasty. Okay.
Oh, Victoria,
Um,
are you trying to quit smoking?
I have to before surgery.
Yeah, I was supposed to. I cut down to about 6 cigarettes a day before my surgery. That was as low as I could get. I live in a way too stressful of a house to fully quit right now.
Yeah. But let me see. Yeah, 6 weeks into the first grading period, and all the hey, no,
See, they
all
should make
the
some
no.
for you because you were told that he could enroll, and then you found out he couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
You
So I
know, so
went
they
and talked.
should be able to make some exceptions. You know, like the
Mm-mm.
school district should be able to help you.
I mean, if I go to the school district, possibly. I didn't do that. I went and I talked to the principal, and I told her, I said, look, it's 6 weeks into the grading period, and I can't get my son into anywhere because at the beginning of the school year, a week before I had registered, the time of registering him, get that out of your mouth. No. The time of registering him, I was told that he was age eligible. And come to find out, he's not. And I'm just like, this is kind of out of my hands. And she goes, well, it's out of my hands too because no preschools are connected to us. And I'm like, okay. I was like, well, thank you for your time. And I walked out because at that point I was just heated and I didn't want to do something that I most likely would have regretted. But plus me having surgery soon, I think it's going to be easier on my mom because she's going to have to help me when it comes to taking care of the kids after surgery. So, yeah, hide. Hey,
All right. I will be right back. I have to go use the little girl's room.
okay. I'll see who's online. Is anyone talking in the chat?
Victorian Witches.
Wait, that's private chat. Hi, Victorian Witch. I don't know if you're still on here. She left me up on panel all by myself, which is pretty funny. Ah. How are you? You should come up here when she gets back. Mateo. No. Let's see. Darn it. Oh, you shared it. I was going to share, but then I ended up clicking on the video. Oh, you should. Yeah, you should. Mister. Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I hate autocorrect. I was trying to tell my ex-mother-in-law that I had talked to my son's teacher, but I was trying to say spoke, but it said smoked, and it was just totally bad. And then she was just like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I told you I spoke to her." And she's just like, "No, you didn't." She goes, "Reread what your what your phone said." And I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Well, I'm glad I told you that and not somebody else." Oh, you're listening. I didn't see you there because I had my chat up. Autocorrect sucks. Hey, your brother needs to go to bed.
I should. Damn autocorrect. LOL. Huh?
Notifications. I used to hate chat because that's funny.
Ow.
Tail. I don't know if you know, Jose's gonna be doing a live stream. Hold
No, actually, I don't know.
on. And it's gonna be like, have you ever? No, not have you ever. Would you rather? And it's like some crazy questions that he's probably gonna be asking that he said. And so and it's ladies' night, so he wants all like whoever wants to go up there, and like you can't pass on the question either. Like you have to answer the question. So I was just like, I wonder what he's going to be saying. Hey. My room's a disaster. So my son's teacher, she gave me all the stuff that he worked on today, or not today, throughout the weeks that he's been there, and then she gave me copies of like the ABCs to be able to do at home with him.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really cool. And then she said she'll have a few other things tomorrow for me as well to help him out while he's at home. Whoa! You okay?
Here we go.
Hello.
Oh, is that an elephant behind you? Is that Dumbo?
Yeah.
That's cute. See, I can't have my
Hi,
stuffed animals
Sabrina.
on my bed anymore.
I'm 32, but I love
You're 32?
Yeah.
You do not look 32.
I thought you were younger than me. Apparently, I'm the youngest right now.
You are, but I'm the oldest. I'm 35.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
get
look
that reaction
35.
a lot.
Huh?
You don't look 35.
Oh, thank you. Oh, now I gotta
No, you
move my
don't.
laptop even more so that you can see down the hall.
I swear I listen to you, but I keep staring down the hallway and I'm like, am I going to see something? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Baby's getting into
Uh-oh.
something.
When mom gets up, that's not a good thing.
Oh, yeah, my son
Nah.
runs when I get up and I'm mad. He's gone.
Yeah, even
Not my son.
my cats are like that.
My cats even run when I get up and I'm mad.
Yeah.
That's my foot. Let's not sniff mom's foot.
Clear up the sinuses.
Maybe, but they're clean feet, so. Oh. Hi, Jose. I just seen your comment. It's hard for me to look at the comments. Ah,
My phone.
gimme. I need to put this somewhere where you can't reach it.
Uh-oh. What's he playing with that he shouldn't be playing with? The fly swatter still?
Yeah,
God.
he bent it.
Ooh. Yeah, I did that
No.
and bet mine. Mine are the extendable ones.
Hey. Don't
My
touch
cat
my
is
dream catcher.
My cat is my fly swatter.
I can't have a cat. My dad won't let me. I live with my parents right now. But once they move to Arkansas, I can hopefully get a cat. My husband's allergic to them, so
Ew.
I don't know. Yeah.
See,
And
I
I
would
had a
rather have a
cat.
dog, but I'm allergic to them.
I have a dog. She's old. She's a little chihuahua.
That's not a dog. That's a fur-covered football.
Yeah.
Well, she's pretty big for a chihuahua. I think she's mixed with God, I almost said it again. I'm drawing a blank. Chihuahua and greyhound mix, like miniature greyhound. Because her head's like super small, but then like her back legs are like super, super long and her front legs.
I'm trying to pick
And
that
then
and it looks kind of funny.
she looks funny as a dog. She's funny looking. She's adorable. I rescued her.
Why would someone do that to a dog?
I don't know.
Night of the Living Dog. That's all I can think of now.
Yep.
Mismatching
Tell you.
paws, limping around.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that my phone?
I know, me too. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Where are you from again?
I am from California. I live in this little town that's going to crap.
Oh.
Like with just this year, we've had so many homicides. Someone was just actually found dead in the riverbed. This young 22-year-old guy got shot, and he was just here visiting family, and he was in the Marines. So it's just bad. Like I get such bad anxiety. Like I don't even like going out of my house with my kids unless I'm in a car. Even then I have anxiety, but did you go to the bathroom? Boy, did you go potty? You need to go night-night too. Your eyes are red. Yeah, I'm from California. I live in this little town called Lompoc. I don't know if you know where like Santa Barbara is or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really? I'm surprised nobody heard you do that. My baby just farted and he totally looked at me like, what was that, Mom? Like he was like
I didn't do it.
You got hiccups?
Oh.
That is
There you go.
That's
I know, I was like,
like every time. And now it's back. I wonder if someone was gonna hop on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, here it's we don't have that much violence. It's more drug addiction.
I'm guessing that's oh God here too. That's where I think that's how the lady died that was found like this morning or yesterday. No, 3 days ago she was found. And I believe it was drug related because she was a homeless girl and
Mm.
had kids and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, my best friend's dad about 2 years ago passed away from a overdose,
Oh,
and he was only addicted to drugs for a year.
it's what they put in them.
Yeah, it was fentanyl.
Yeah, see. And my brother, he was clean and sober for like 8 years, and he ended up relapsing, and now he just talks weird. And I think he got a hold of something that was, that wasn't mixed well or that was laced with something, and
Yeah.
he's not coming out of it. He doesn't make sense when he talks, and
No, yeah, even my dad was like, even pot these days is not the same as back in the 70s.
well, I mean, if you get it from a dispensary, then you know that it's decent. But
Yeah.
if you get it off of the street from somebody, nah, I wouldn't do that.
No.
I used to do that, but I don't do
Not
that anymore.
nowadays.
No, not nowadays. Come here.
Yeah, and it's legal here.
Oh, it's legal there?
Yeah, Canada wide.
That's cool. I like that it's legal for people because most people need it for certain things, and other people just
Yeah.
abuse it.
Yeah. Even in
And then you got and then you got the people that are selling it that are lacing it, and it's just a bad situation. Hey, you need a booty change. Come here. Please don't beat me with a hanger. Come here. As long as he doesn't put it in his mouth, I am fine with it.
yeah.
Come here. Just 1 minute. I'm going to grab the baby and change him real quick. Really? Come here. You're going to make me chase you? Come here. Come here. Come here. No hitting me with that hanger. I will take it away. We don't hit mom with hangers. That is not nice. You be a sweet little boy. No evil baby. Ew, don't touch.
Sorry, husband called from work. Now, what's up with
Oh.
Jen's camera?
She's changing her baby's bath.
Oh, okay.
It's my leg.
Woohoo! Pretty leg.
It's my spandex. Or
Yeah.
my leggings. Ew, you sneezed on me. It's how I'm getting sick, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Plus, I'm always home with the kids. I don't work right now until I'm all healed up from this surgery. And then I can't lift the baby for 6 to 8 weeks. I can't lift him.
Aw.
Yeah, it's gonna be the longest 6 to 8 weeks of my life.
Yeah.
I need to throw this away. Come on, let's go check on your brother. Wait,
What
I need
kind
my
of
slip.
surgery is it?
Puerto
I'm
Rican,
getting-
still here?
I'm getting a partial hysterectomy.
Okay, so exactly why aren't they doing a full hysterectomy?
It's where they
Because
leave the-
they are going to be leaving, I think it's no, they're taking the cervix out. I think maybe my uterus, one or the other. Whatever one produces the estrogen, they're going to keep in, and then they're going to keep in. Oh, here you go. He's passed out? Awesome. Okay, then we'll switch. And I got to throw this away. Brown trash can. You eating the chicken noodle soup? Is it good? Good.
Puerto Rican must have taken off.
Okay. Mom, can I use your headphones?
They're in my room. I'm getting the hell
What thing? Because he pulled it down. No, I don't. I tried to look for
Oh,
it.
you're here lurking.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know of any other channel on YouTube right now that has 3 beautiful women up.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I hit you in the head. Sorry, kiddo. I don't see grandma's headphones.
What your show, Puerto Rican? What is your show going to be about? What kind of crazy things are you going to do?
I told you he's gonna be asking crazy questions. Give them an example. Let me see if I can switch my camera around. That's my 4-year-old all passed out.
Aww.
Oops.
Ow.
So many
Goes
people are
out.
wild these days.
Mateo, you are not gonna play with that box of Play-Doh.
But I want to play with that box of Play-Doh, Mommy.
Yeah.
He ate it the last time.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's
I remember.
non-toxic.
I remember eating Play-Doh when I was a kid.
Okay, now I can actually hear.
Yay.
Yeah, that is a panel I'm not joining. Sorry, Puerto Rican.
Can't see what he's saying.
I told you. I know. I'm gonna see what he's saying too.
What he said was, it's a ladies' night panel, asking basic questions at first, then would you rather quiz to the ladies, a naughty one, not too naughty, but fun. Yeah, no naughty ones, because I get myself in trouble. Even if they're fun naughty ones, I still get myself in trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of like JoJo's last night.
JoJo?
Oh crap. He's another Canadian, but he's
Yeah.
Even better. Yeah, no, it's not better.
oh, I can't remember her full YouTube name. Fallen might know.
Teo. Okay, so what I was trying to tell you before I completely forgot what I was talking about, the reason why they're going to do the partial hysterectomy is they don't want me to go into premenopause. And if my ovaries and I think it's my uterus is salvageable, then they'll keep him in, and that way it gives me the hormone replacements instead of putting me on medication for him.
That works.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause you're still really young, so
I am.
and having to start HTR at your age is bad sometimes.
Yeah. Come here. Awesome.
Yeah, I know. I have.
Ow, my pinky.
Ow, your pinky.
My husband threw this at me and it hit me in the pinky.
Ow.
Ow.
Yes, ow, my pinky.
I throw it back at him. Hit him in his face.
I told him to toss it to me. Mateo, come here.
Oh.
My phone's gonna die.
Oh no, your phone can't die.
Huh?
You said, oh no, my phone's gonna die, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, oh no, your phone can't die.
No, I'm not gonna let it. Mateo.
Well, that glass of tea was good while it lasted.
What are you doing?
Playing and getting into trouble.
Like I should be.
Because I'm a baby and that's what babies do.
Yep.
My oldest, when I tell him no, he would listen and he'd find something else to do. But my 4-year-old, I tell him no,
And it means
he has
yes.
something else. Is that funny? Just don't put it in your mouth.
The only bad habit my son has is that he is a pathological liar. He gets that from his biological father and his biological mother. Yeah.
Yeah. My 4-year-old, he's lied a few times, but he tells on himself most of the time.
Yeah.
Man.
So manageable at that. How old is your son, Mary?
He's 8. He'll be 9 in April.
When's his birthday?
April 30th.
Oh, I'm April 4th.
That's my nephew's birthday.
My stepdaughter's is April 6th, which is the same day that me and my husband got together.
Happy birthday.
Potato.
Is that a Canadian coffee mug?
Thank you.
It's a Tim Hortons. Ugh. I don't know how you can drink that swill. Ugh. Their coffee was bitter as hell. No matter how much sugar you add to it, it's still bitter. It's just,
Yeah, it's different now.
There's no Tim Hortons here in New York.
Oh,
He just sits there with her.
Like I would have to go up into Niagara Falls to get Tim Hortons.
I was surprised to hear that the U.S.
What
even
is
had
Tim
Tim
Hortons?
Hortons. Tim Hortons is like Starbucks
Oh.
of Canada.
Yeah.
Everyone drinks Tim Hortons up here.
Yeah. Well, Tim Hortons is a Canadian-based company. You know.
Yeah.
And like they tried to branch out here, but I think they did it too fast, and that's what screwed them.
We did Target the exact same way.
I said
Like
no.
Target came to Canada
Go.
in the last 6 months.
Wow. We had we had Tim Hortons out here for about 2 years. And I think they just tried to expand too quick, too fast, rather than going slowly state by state, they just, here, let's just do every state we can.
Yeah.
And that's what screwed them.
Yeah, we only have like 3 different kinds of coffee places up here in Canada, or 4. We have Second Cup. We have McDonald's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd rather drink Tim Hortons than McDonald's.
Yeah.
I went into McDonald's and ordered a French vanilla cappuccino, and they gave me black coffee with a little bit of cream in it.
Oh God.
That's a French vanilla cappuccino.
There's no
And
more
then
in here. You ate them all.
Starbucks.
I won't do Starbucks. I love their coffee, but I won't do Starbucks because they don't support military at
I
all.
like Starbucks.
Yeah.
Teo.
In Vancouver,
There's
which is
night. Don't go knocking on that door.
the province over, or state over to me. Starbucks is literally on every single corner.
I've been to Salem, Mass once,
Weird.
and there's either a Starbucks
That's crazy.
or a Dunkin' Donuts on every street corner in Salem. Not a single Arby's though.
Okay, we have
like,
Arby's.
but they have like 30 different roast beef places though. So I could understand not having an Arby's then. So,
No.
it is what it is.
Come here.
In Calgary, where I live right now, there's only one Taco Bell.
TV.
Only one?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I guess Canadians wouldn't really be that big on tacos.
I have one Taco Bell
Unless
here.
it's Mo Sargi.
Yeah. Or Burger King. There's not very
What are
many.
you doing, weirdo?
I
like,
posted this picture of my son's lunch one day before school started here. And it got so many likes. It was unreal.
Yeah. Oh, yum.
It's
Leave the dog alone.
a wrap
My
with
phone
peanut butter
rings.
and banana in it. My son loves it. If the banana was a little bit more firm, I usually turn it into sushi. And he devours it.
Oh, good. Cool.
This sounds good. Mateo.
You turn a classic into a bit more edgy kind of thing.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Okay, she must be wearing a wig. Sorry,
Come
I'm
here, sit
looking
down.
at Instagram pictures.
No, I'm not.
Now, see, this is a teddy bear I need.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Did you see it, Jen?
I did. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a teddy bear I need.
This this year for Halloween, I'm going to go to the I'm gonna scare my son
Uh-oh.
because he does not like Chucky. Get away from over there.
Oh.
I want to dress my son as Chucky just once for Halloween. I think that would
I
be
love-
adorable. Have a life-size Chucky running
So do
around
I,
on the
because he's a
street.
redhead. I think I'd get creeped out, but
My son has
Hey.
curly hair once it gets long enough, so it'd be easy for me to just fluff it all over the place. And he's got natural blonde hair, so I can dye it red real easily.
what?
Yeah, I love horror movies.
Oh yeah,
My,
I
my
just
husband
thought
and I looked at
oh,
Redbox
those
the
are my
other day,
favorite.
and they have. I really want to see it. The Banana Split movie. I used to watch the Banana Splits when I was little. Granted, yeah, they were reruns, but I loved the Banana Splits. They were freaking hilarious. People dressed up like dogs. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. And now they have a horror movie. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I saw the It Chapter 2 with my best friend the other night.
Please don't spoil it. I have not watched the first one yet.
Is it good?
Yes.
It is as good as the original.
Mm.
I mean, I love the actor.
Did they
who
have an
plays
It too?
one, so
Yeah, they came out with Chapter 2.
yeah.
Like the original one. Do they have just one or two?
No, it was just
Remember.
the two part, the two part miniseries.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is funny as hell.
Yeah, my friends realized I had a serious
Supposed to be
issue when I went to
scary.
watch Bride of Chucky in theaters, and the grave scene towards the end, where they're like whacking him and shit. I'm like, yeah, kill the bitch, kill him. And all my friends are just like, ah!
Yeah, that was my best friend when we saw the It
What?
movie Chapter 2.
Oh, she was screaming into her boyfriend's chest type screams.
No. Bad thing is, he's a guy.
And he was
gay,
screaming at it.
He was
That's
more
bad.
like, oh god, oh god. Well, I'm sitting here laughing my butt off at the jump scares and stuff.
I just watched all 3 of the first Insidious movies. Can't wait to see the 4th one.
I know, it's so excited.
And they are in the process of making a 5th one.
Ooh.
What?
So you know how excited I am?
Yes.
And then I was scrolling down through Twitter one day, and I found an ad for a 3rd installment of the Rob Zombie House of a Thousand Corpses movies. So the only movie I haven't been able to get into so far of his is Lords of Salem.
I heard about that.
Teo.
Kind of on the fence about it. Haven't seen it. But
Like I haven't watched it yet, but I'm not sure if I really want to. Because the last time I tried to watch it, I couldn't hear it at all. The sound effects were way louder than the talking.
I hate that.
Like, come on, make the volume a little bit louder so we can actually enjoy it. But Sherry Moon, unless she's got the little good voice going, she's not very loud.
Yeah.
When I was on panel with Redneck Connection this morning, someone said that they didn't like Sherry Moon. I think she's hot as hell.
Oh, yeah.
You would not believe that she's in her 50s and still looks like she's in her 20s.
Right.
Whatever she's doing, I want to do it too.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Most definitely.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, my
Ow.
phone.
yeah, I noticed you're having some lagging issues.
Because she's moving around it so much.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off and then try to hop back on.
All right, I can put the link.
Let's see
Oh
if
no,
that,
the link should
that
still be in
helps.
the
Because I see myself
thing.
frozen.
Yeah, a bit. And then there were two. No.
So is Victorian a code for Victoria?
No, it's because I like the Victorian era.
Ah, so you like doing
the
classy type things.
Yeah.
I like your
Yeah.
nails; they're very long and dark. Hey,
Mm,
I got one of those tattooed on my leg.
I love it. Sorry, my phone went weird. But yeah.
Okay, so this live stream ain't turning out too bad.
Ooh.
I felt weird because I sat here for like a half an hour almost without anyone coming on.
Aw.
But it's my first live stream, so I'm expecting some bumps and glitches, and
Yeah.
I figured out how to do the whole yard stream thing into YouTube, and
Yeah.
now if I could just get my foot to stop hurting, that would be awesome.
Mm. Is it like a ache or
I have a titanium screw in my ankle.
ow?
Yeah. 3 years ago, this past June, I had a subtalar joint fusion.
Ugh.
Yeah, so it healed, but it hasn't healed like it should have healed. So I ended up having to have a custom brace made, and yeah. And I don't wear the brace yet because I need to get another pair of sneakers.
Mm.
And my ankle's sore because the weather changed, and the weather change has been horrible here. Yesterday I was sweating my balls off. Today I was freezing.
That's like us here. Yeah. Yesterday was rainy all day, really cold. Then today, boom, warm.
Yeah.
I swear, here we can have 4 seasons in one day.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And
It's
because
supposed
I
to
have
be.
fibromyalgia,
Huh?
because I have fibromyalgia, the
Ooh.
weather affects me a lot.
I've been told by a lot of people to smoke weed that helps with that.
Yeah.
Do you smoke weed to help with it?
I would if it wasn't so damn expensive.
Yeah. Wait,
Good thing.
you're in Canada. Don't you get a Medicaid, or a medical card for that?
Yeah, you have to jump through a lot of hoops.
Oh, okay. So it's not like, you could just walk someplace and say, hey, I need this for this, and they'll give you a script and you go here and you buy and you can pick it up.
Not.
Yeah, New York's trying to become a medical marijuana state. Hopefully it works, because, yeah. Then I could smoke a joint for my depression. I wouldn't have to take pills.
Yeah, yeah, big one.
Right now, I've been smoking CBD oil, and it helps a little bit, but not as much as I want it to.
Yeah, I have that too. And anxiety. Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, I have anxiety. In fact, that's the only thing that my therapist is concerned about with me going back to work is my anxiety being so high. Like 5 people, I'm good. Any more than 5 people, I start freaking out. I can't do it. I just shut down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I can't get SSI or SSD. They keep telling me that I can go and work in a factory for 12 hours. I can't do that. I'm not capable of doing that.
Yeah. No, apparently anxiety is not an illness.
Oh, it's just not anxiety. Like, I've been out of work for 15 years because of my ankle alone.
Whoa.
Yeah. And in those 15 years, I've put on 100+ pounds. And now my back is getting worse. My anxiety is through the roof. My depression is absolutely horrible. I can't do it, and YouTube is
Yeah.
one of those things where I'm hoping I can do it. There's a little over like 2 months because my birthday is the end of November. I'm hoping I could be at 100 subscribers by then, and then because it's the first 100 that's the most difficult to get, and then
Yeah.
kind of grow kind of quick, and then once you get to almost 1,000, that's when YouTube starts, mysteriously deleting people from your, subscribers. Yes,
That's
it has happened.
That's what I've heard and seen.
Yeah.
And deleting mods.
Yep.
Stop.
I've had this particular YouTube channel since 2012. That's when I first signed up for it. Oh, look at the kitty.
Oh, hi.
Oh,
That's Zeus.
you're kidding me, right?
No.
I have a black cat named Hera. We have a black cat named Hera and a gray tiger cat named Xena. They're sisters.
Aw, cute.
But when I jumped back on to do the whole, loading videos thing, I had like 15, 20 subscribers, and I posted a video and poof, they were all gone. I'm like, what? Now it's a struggle. I'm up to 50. So, but I've got 105 followers, I think, on Twitter.
Oh, good.
So now it's just getting them to go from Twitter to YouTube.
Yeah.
Same thing with Instagram. I've got like 75 followers on Instagram, and trying to get them to YouTube is a difficult one too.
Yeah, it's weird. Can you not? He's like, love me.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, is he just a plain black cat, or is he a black tiger cat?
Ow. Okay. He's plain black.
Hera is a black tiger cat. In the right light, you can actually see the stripes of the darker black.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Susu.
She was the runt of the litter. We did not think she was going to make it.
Would you shut up? He's like, I want to be in your face. But you got my glasses dirty.
Here, let me help you with those glasses.
Yeah. Lick, lick. Usually it's my other one, Isis, the goddess. I get a lot, and I'm like, no.
No, I don't do the whole terrorist thing. I think giving them the name ISIS was the worst thing ever.
I know. I'm like, that, no.
I heard ISIS come across the news one day. I'm like, wait a minute, they're talking about a goddess?
Right? That's what I said when I first heard of them. I'm like, so they're a bunch of women loving men?
Yeah, right?
My
Oh.
mom's like, no, honey. And I'm like, oh. Then why do you even call them ISIS?
Exactly. Is the tips of your hair purple?
Yes. They
Nice.
need to be redyed.
Yeah, I am slowly dyeing my hair blonde so that I can dye mine different colors. My hair was jet black.
Yeah, it's kind of like mine. Well, it's dark brown, so I have to bleach.
Yeah, I don't like doing the bleach thing because my hair falls out too much.
Yes.
I would rather just slowly dye it blonde. You know, still falls out, but nowhere near as bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've already got, oh, wrong side. I've already got a balding spot right here,
Whoa.
but that started when I had my ankle surgery. I was sleeping on my side all the time to keep my left foot up.
Yeah.
I gotta start doing my makeup.
It's the only reason why I have makeup on is because I went out today.
I am half Italian and half Irish, and I have the worst combination of the both.
Oh no.
Yep. So literally, I could shower, and within 12 hours, my face is just as greasy as it is now, and my hair is greasy.
Oh yeah.
It, ugh.
Yeah.
And I don't. Okay, so do you know anything about Irish people? How they have that beautiful, wavy, curly kind of hair?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have that. I have the frizzy hair because, Italians have beautiful straight hair. So unless I take forever to brush my hair straight or blow dry it straight, it just kind of fluffs out otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, the plus side is that, I'll show you on this side. I get a beautiful tan,
Oh yeah.
but from like my belly button down, don't tan at all.
Yeah. I'm kind of a ghost. I mean, I don't look like it here, but my nickname as a kid was Snow White.
I can see that.
Yeah, because I used to have really pink cheeks and white ass skin, like real white.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my friends call me vampire because when I go in the sun, I burn. So I don't go in the sun.
That's my
I'm
friend
always
Jess.
in the shade.
My friend Jess does not like going in the sun. She does not like tanning,
Yeah.
but
It's not
she's
that I don't like to, it's just I can't.
do it in small little bursts.
Yeah,
Do it like 15 minutes at a time,
yeah,
and that should keep you from burning. Usually, once you get that first burn of the year, though, you don't burn much after that.
yeah.
Although surprisingly, I didn't really burn this year, and my tan is amazing. Okay, so what's the tattoo?
Oh, I have 9.
Well, I keep seeing the one on the chest, and I see your unk.
Yeah. I'm like, which side is it on? It's first. So that's let's see.
Oh, I
My
like that.
soul sister tattoo. My other best friend, my soul sister, has one. Except the colors are reversed.
Aw.
And this is my grandma's name up there. And then I have my last name on my back.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Who's that supposed to be?
King Tut.
Nice.
And then that's my parents' initials in hieroglyph.
Beautiful.
And then
Cleopatra?
Nefertiti.
I always wanted to be like Cleopatra when I was little. Eye of Ra?
Yeah. And then
Aw. You know, an interesting pickup line with you having a cat is walking up to random people, be like, "You want to pet my pussy?"
yeah.
It's what my husband did with his cat tattoo. He's got a I think it's supposed to be like a Black Panther or something like that. And when I first met him, he walked up to me. He's like, "You want to pet my pussy?" I'm like, "Jeez, okay." Can't really say much because I was like half naked when I first met him. I swear, from the age of 16, when I moved out of my mother's house, to the day I turned 27, damn near everyone I met when I was naked. I'm still trying to figure out how that happened, but that just seemed to be the way it happened.
It is what it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
At least I met my ex-husband with clothes on because, you know, I met him when I got out of school. But everyone he introduced me to within the 4 years me and him were together, I was naked for. Even his parents. His dad thought it was absolutely hilarious. I turned like 5 shades of red while he was standing there. Thankfully, I had one of his shirts on, one of my ex-husband's shirts on, which was huge, and it looked like a damn dress on me. I wish I could go back to the size I was when I was 16. I was so tiny. I was 190 pounds when I got with him, and I looked phenomenal.
You look
Now
phenomenal.
I'm over 300 pounds. Huh?
You look phenomenal now.
No, I don't. I try to give myself the confidence boost, but I know I'm not. My teeth are most of my issue. But trying to find a dentist that'll knock me out is a pain in the ass. Because I can't have Novocaine or lidocaine or the other cane, whatever it's called.
Any kind of cane.
Yeah, I'm allergic to them. All because I went to a dentist to have one of these teeth taken out over here, and rather than injecting up and in like they should have, they injected up and out. So my face went numb, which
How do you make that kind of mistake?
I have no clue. But ever since then, every time I go anywhere near Novocaine or lidocaine, I start hyperventilating. I start heaving. It's just not good.
That sucks.
Oh yeah. So trying to find a dentist that's, you know, relatively close has been a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Sorry. So I follow this guy on Twitter and on YouTube. I actually found him on YouTube first through it was either Nuke's Top 5 or Sir Spooks. It's Hillbilly Rob with the HRJ Paranormal. I am a huge Sid Haig fan, and I mean huge. So anytime I see something like this come across, I instantly feel happy before I even read it. Right this way, kids. Hop on my murder ride and solve the mystery of Dr. Satan. Then try my chicken. Dr. Satan! I love Dr. Satan. He was a creepy character in that movie.
He was.
Oh, yes. I have to praise tomorrow. Tomorrow is my favorite day of the entire year. Anytime it comes around, I don't care if there's 5 of them in a year.
What?
Friday the 13th.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I love Friday the 13th.
Me too.
It's a witch's favorite day, I swear.
It is.
Like, I have the best luck in the world
Me too.
with Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Let's see. Today's only the 12th, but my husband got a call back from a job interview that he did yesterday. So he has another job. He has the second job interview on the 17th. That's one good thing. Tomorrow, because it is phase 1 of the full moon, I'm turning my office into a paranormal lockbox. My entire office. So tomorrow I'm going to be casting spells all fucking day. And then I'm making homemade chili mac with my son and my husband because it's a holiday. We have to have something fun.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow he has another job interview for essentially like a 5-star restaurant, like Google 5-star restaurant. It's called the Bickering Twins. And it's actually run by twins that actually do bicker. So yay, hopefully he'll get one of those 2 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
This is me. 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Do not invite me to church. I will not go.
Uh-huh.
What are you munching on?
They're Twizzlers, but they're orange creamsicle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, you're in Canada. There are monster flavors I have to have and I can't get in the US.
See?
There's like at least 3 fucking flavors I can't get in the US. I have to go to Canada to get. 2 of them are the dragon green tea or dragon teas. We can get the purple dragon fruit one here, but the other 2, I can't get them here. They are not sold in the United States. And then there's another coffee one of the Java ones, sold in Canada, but not here.
Oh, yes, yes. I had that the other day.
I am a ginormous monster fanatic. Like, literally, I want them to sponsor me. I want them to buy me a monster or 2 every single day of the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like, I have had everything. I tell people that I've even had the Russian coffee. They look at me like, the what? Yes, their first Java was not the mean bean. It was Russian.
Yeah.
I started drinking Monster in 2007. No, wait. Was it 2007? No, 2008.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just before I went down to my dad's house when I started drinking them. And I've got 2 grocery bags full of Monster cans in the office and a huge box outside of Monster cans. They're all empty. I'm mad because I can't get the Hitmans anymore. They don't sell them here. I don't know where I can get them.
I don't know if they sell them here.
I need to make friends with people all around the world. That way then I
Yeah.
can be like, hey, I will send you money, you send me stuff.
Gladly.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Mm.
Hillbilly Rob retweeted flashback. It's from some Steve Guest guy. In 1992, Joe Biden said his crime bill would do everything but hang people for jaywalking. That's crazy.
Whoa.
I can't believe that shit. I was only 9 in 1992, so
Shit.
which would have made you like 6, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. I watch a lot of US politics. Guilty pleasure up in Canada.
Yeah, Donald Trump is the worst thing that's ever happened to us.
Yeah.
I fear for my husband every day that he walks out of the house because my husband is transgender.
Oh. Yay.
My son is
Good.
gender questioning.
Oh, is it cool?
Yeah, that's only because, okay, so I tell everyone that my family dynamic is very strange. My husband is female to male transgender. My son's other parent is also female to male transgender. And her spouse is male to female transgender.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You
So,
don't see that very often.
obviously he's going to be gender questioning.
Yeah.
Okay. Which we don't mind. Okay. Not one bit. If he grows up to be a normal boy, and wants to sleep with guys, fine, go for it. We don't
Yeah.
care. But it's really difficult when I am the only essentially straight person in the kid's life.
Yeah. I totally see that. Excuse me.
That has a really big pendant on your neck, by the way.
Yeah, it's a citrine.
Nice. Yeah, I need to get some stone pendants. That way then I can switch them out daily.
Yeah, my aunt just got me this.
I don't think she's coming back.
Rude.
Yeah, she said she was going to come back, but post that up there for anyone who wants to come and hang out and chat and do whatever.
Yeah. Come on up.
It's really sad when none of my Facebook friends will join me on YouTube.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, I can understand why my husband isn't, supporting me right now. He's at work, so he can't really take time to watch this.
Yeah.
Oh. This chair's starting to hurt my back. I might have to do my live streams in the office where the chair is comfortable.
Yeah.
But here pretty soon, I'm gonna have to, make sure that I can go in and out very easily because I'm gonna quit smoking in the house soon. My husband's taking Chantix, so
Is it working for him?
he just started. He said that it worked before, but the likelihood of it actually working again is very minimal.
Oh.
Like my dad took it once, it worked. Within like 3 months, it worked. Like he was completely off the cigarettes and Chantix. 2 weeks later, he was smoking again. So my dad tried it again. 6 months, he took Chantix. All I did was help him cut down smoking.
Hmm.
I mean, he cut down to like 5 or 6 cigarettes a day, but my dad stopped taking the Chantix, and now he's back up to like almost 3 packs a day again.
Yeah. Yeah, the patches and the gums and whatnot, that didn't work for me.
I am actually allergic to the adhesive on the patches.
Mm.
Yeah, I take a patch off and it looks like I have ringworm for an entire week. And then I have the wonderful little joy of being allergic to anything antibacterial on my skin. So I can't even put like Neosporin on it to get it to go away.
Wow.
Yeah, talk about being screwed up. And you're not supposed to cut the adhesive off of the patches.
Yeah.
But I can't use the patches with the adhesive on them. So I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't.
Hmm.
Is your kitty trying to be annoying again? Aww.
And women feel the
Zeus.
alongside their partner.
Yeah, like mom's arm.
Lick the weenus.
Hi.
Hey, Zena.
I don't need my glasses. Ha-
Sorry, that's.
Bomb. These are new.
That's absolutely hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Suzu. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Look at that. Look at that face.
Aw, it's such a pretty kitty.
Are you pretty kitty? I'm pretty annoying. Yeah, I'm pretty annoying. He was the runt of the litter, and he used to be so small that I could just put him up here, and this is why he's doing this today, is because
Yep.
that's where he slept all the time. So he doesn't.
Yeah, Hera was the run of the litter. We actually thought we were going to lose her. She had worms so bad when we got her. They were actually too young to be taken away from the mother.
Oh.
They were 4 weeks old, not 6 weeks, like the woman told us. They were not litter box trained.
Oh,
They were
that's nice.
they were eating canned kitten food at 3 weeks old. So both the cats had worms. It's been a nonstop fight with Xena and the worms. Like she has essentially she's eternally going to have worms no matter what I do, even if I give her dewormer. So I've pretty much stopped giving it to her because I know eventually it'll screw up her system.
Yeah. You think that you're attention deprived. You're not. Oh, I swear, they know I'm live. Yeah, so I'm the crazy cat lady. I have 6 cats.
Wow.
Well, I
You
have 4, but my mom has 2.
ah.
So I know I like to tell people I have 6 cats, but really I have 4.
Well, when I start making money off of YouTube, I will get you the crazy cat lady spinster dress. I might be able to still find the crazy cat lady spinster dress starter kit, where it actually comes with a cat food dish and cat food and spoons.
Love it.
I had actually thought about buying one for myself at one time. I'm allergic to dogs, so I end up with cats.
Yeah.
I have my license again, so I'm almost tempted to drive 3.5 hours to go get my other cat. But I don't know if I could listen to him whine in the back of the car for 3.5 hours coming home.
Oh.
The poor cat's only been in 2 homes ever. But I haven't seen him in so long, and I miss my cat.
Yeah.
He's a big, fluffy, long hair, Tom and domestic cat breed.
Oh.
But he's a cuddle bug, and I want a cuddle cat, and Harriet doesn't cuddle with me. Was that a cattail?
Never. Yeah, he's 4.
Our kitties are 3.
And then
In fact, they just turned 3.
mine the mess. That's chaos. Chaos.
Is she pure white? No.
He is no, he's a flame tail. He's a ragdoll.
Okay.
Titi. He's like, excuse me, I'm eating.
Yeah, I want to get a pure white cat next.
I heard that most of them are deaf.
Yeah. They're either deaf or blind.
Yeah. Hi. My mom.
I like your protection eye up on the wall.
Yeah.
I need to
And
get one of those for the office.
this is my mom's 22-year-old cat. Boo boo. Hi.
Whoa. He's so fluffy.
Yeah. Like fat cat.
We had a fat cat named Mowgli. He passed away a few years ago. That's how we ended up with the kittens.
Sorry, I'm looking for my cat.
I think you froze up, Victorian.
No, it's not a pretty good one. It is the best call on the topic we've had so far. 5 leaps and bounds. That's amazing. So clever. 844-205.
They kicked you off? Well, I will kick you out of the live. And the link is there if you want to try it again. Yay, you're back!
Yeah, my Wi-Fi just went. Now, this is my youngest cat. I want you to guess how old he is.
That is a Maine Coon, isn't it?
Norwegian forest cat.
Oh, I'm gonna say probably about 2.
11 months.
Wow. Okay, I no longer want a Maine Coon. I want a Norwegian forest cat. They are pretty.
Hi. His name's Mittens because he has mittens. Right? Mittens.
Imagine
like,
that cat sleeping on you every night.
He wakes me up by walking on me.
Yeah, I either want a Norwegian forest cat, a Maine Coon, or a Savannah next.
Ooh.
Yeah, I want an expensive breed cat.
Those are pretty cats.
Oh, yeah.
I have a friend named Savannah. I'm like, look, it's a you cat. She's like, I know it's a me cat. And then whenever the song Savannah comes up, or Havana, we're like, Havana, oh nana. Sorry, feeding my cat.
Oh, my son does that.
I don't have a son. But this guy follows me everywhere.
Well, because it's your familiar. Once you build that bond with a familiar, it doesn't go away.
No. And I love that he is. When I first got him, I'm like, oh my God, you're my Halloween cat. He was actually a gift for my birthday.
Oh, wow.
By my best friend, my soul sister. So it was kind of like, what? Back in the bed.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. So I have a friend. She's a lot younger than I am, like a lot by like 10 years. And you know when kids think they know everything?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like that. And you know how yesterday was September 11th? And even up here, everybody knows what they were doing, where they were at.
Oh, yeah, the entire world does.
Yeah. I think she was too young to remember 9/11. So she's throwing out conspiracies about Bush starting it, and oh my God. And I'm like, you do realize that over 5,000 people died in one day? Yeah, but, and I'm like, no buts.
Yeah, it was 5,000 people in 2 locations.
Yeah. And I'm like, I was in grade 9, and she was probably 6. I'm like, you think you're educated about it? You're not. Sorry, kiddo, but you're not.
Yeah, my son was born 10 years afterwards, and he knows exactly where I was that day because me and him got onto the conversation about it. So he knows where I was that day. He knows where his daddy was that day. He asked his other parents about it. He's learning about it.
Yeah.
You know, and I told him, out of respect for me, because I actually lost someone that day, I don't want to harp on it. I avoid the internet, on 9/11. I just can't do it. I keep, it tears me up too much still.
Yeah. Yeah. And I totally get that. And we even up in Canada, I mean, we lost a lot of Canadians too. And a lot of people don't know that.
Oh yeah, I saw all the Canadian fire trucks come down through and the ambulances and stuff to help clear stuff out. Even some of the military trucks from Canada, to clear shit out. I couldn't believe the effort that was put into it.
Yeah, even with California having the wildfires there, we always send some of our military and fire brigades.
Yeah.
Men, women.
People are still retweeting about 9/11.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, everyone, says soul sister and stuff like that. I had an identical twin, almost. Like, she was born completely of different parents, but me and her looked alike. We sounded alike. Our names were even, my name is Mary E. Hers was E. Mary. Like, the exact same E name. And no, I will never say my middle name. I hate my middle name. And her last name was the exact same as mine, too. Like, we were twins. I met my doppelganger, and I've never met anyone like her before. I loved her. She was great. I started dating her brother, everything. And when I got the call from her brother saying that she was in there at a job interview, I lost it. I knew she was gone. He went and started trying to help clean up the efforts. And about 3 weeks after he called me, I got a call from their mom saying that he had died too from dust particles being ingested into his lungs. I couldn't do it anymore. I didn't want anything to do with 9/11 after that because I lost 2 of my favorite people in that accident. Yeah. And that's what I call this, an accident.
Yes.
Wow, I'm starting to look old.
Talk about old, look at his gray hair.
I dye my hair. You know what the gray hair is from, right?
Stress?
Yep, you stress way too much.
Start at 25.
My mother started at the age of 30, and my father started at the age of 29. Still no gray hairs whatsoever.
Good.
I'm lucky as hell. even with me dyeing my hair.
That's awesome. Yeah. Quite interestingly, my fibromyalgia symptoms started coming up when I was 25.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, wait. Oh. When I found that
Exactly what is fibromyalgia? Because I know a few people with it, but they don't really talk about it.
it's basically like a nerve ending disease.
So it's kind of like neuropathy.
Yeah. It's like your pain receptors being on when you cut yourself. Of course, it's going to hurt, but I don't need to cut myself for it to hurt. So they're on all the time.
I wonder if maybe that's what's wrong with my husband, because he's in pain like all the time, even if he's not moving. Like the only time he gets a break from pain is when he's sleeping.
Ooh. And that can be caused by multiple surgeries in the same area with scar tissue.
He hasn't had a whole lot of surgeries. He used to be a meth addict, though. Let me guess, that could do it too?
Mm-hmm.
I should talk to him about that.
Yeah.
Because he's diabetic, and he thought that at first the nerve pain he was getting was, from neuropathy.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's got neuropathy as bad as he says he does, he won't feel the pain anymore.
Yeah. Which is dangerous.
Exactly. He still has feeling in his feet and his fingers. Well, not so much in his fingers, like that's from, the finger sticks all the time.
Yeah.
But the rest of his body, it's constantly on fire.
Holy shit. Sometimes I can't even put on a sweater.
Yeah, some days are like that for him too. Like he's constantly dropping stuff and shit like that.
Yeah, my mom has diabetes too.
He's a weird diabetic too. Like, as long as I limit his sugar, he's okay. And he has to make sure he's taking his insulin. But if he starts overcompensating and taking too much sugar, his sugars drop. Because he's overcompensating where he doesn't need to.
Whoa. Yeah, I never heard of that.
Yeah. Supposedly he can eat a family size bag of M&Ms and his sugar will drop. His sugar will drop maybe like 15, 20 points.
Yeah.
It's okay, Jennifer. Yeah, Jennifer just said sorry. I never got back on. I had to tend to kiddos. But then it will jack way up. Like if his sugar's at like 150, it'll go down to 130, but then it will jack way the hell up to like 400.
Whoa.
But give him like a half an hour without any insulin, and it'll go back down to like 200. Yeah, it's weird.
That's like diabetes on steroids.
Yeah, and some doctors are actually amazed because I've done the research. There's actually 3 types of diabetes.
See, I didn't even know that.
Type 3 is extremely rare. It's where it's not so much sugar or carbs that affect your diabetes. It's stress that affects it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like adult onset diabetes is usually caused by the stress. But, then it develops into where it's the sugars and the carbs that all affect. But not with type 3. Type 3 is strictly adult onset stress related diabetes.
Wow.
It's weird how it works. And no matter what insulin or pills you take, it doesn't really help.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband is a fucking stressor. Sorry for the language, but he stresses all the damn time. It's irritating. Holy shit, it's midnight.
10:01.
It's midnight here, and I have to be up at 5.
Ew, why?
Because I've been trying to get back onto the early mornings, get up, work out, take a shower, and then do my day thing. But being up at night to do the live streams, because I know more people are on at night on YouTube, it's going to be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
No sleep for the wicked.
Oh yeah, I wanted to give you my witch's brew.
Give me a second. Ow! Oh, that hurts. And this cup I bought on Amazon when I was still on crutches. It came with a lid with a handle on it.
Huh.
I ended up breaking the handle finally though, but the handle also worked to close the cup, and you could literally tip it upside down completely and it would not leak out.
Oh.
It's thinsulated.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's metal inside, metal on the bottom, and ceramic on the outside. The bottom will get hot, but the top will not.
Ooh.
And I will tell you right now, this is my favorite travel mug. I need to replace the lid. My coffee will stay warm for 3 hours in this cup.
Cool. Need one of those.
It was
Hey.
it was like 15 or 16 bucks on Amazon.
That's not bad.
No, it's really not. And I love this mug. Now give me a second, I'll show you my other mug. Oh. Ow. Oh, that hurts.
Boss lady.
Yep, and on the inside it says, "I'm not bossy, I am the boss."
Yeah.
And surprisingly, this is my second favorite cup. It came from Walmart. It was like $5. And my mother, just before I stopped talking to her this last time, bought it for me. And that's only because she knows I really, really, really want to own my own business.
What kind of business? What kind of business?
My husband and I are actually in the process of trying to do a restaurant. I have an EIN set up. I have name, business, email. I even have a business YouTube for it.
Cool.
Oh, yeah. Although he says the name for the restaurant is too long. I don't think it's too long. It's Homegrown Americana Tavern.
No, I think it's fine. There's
Everyone else I've mentioned it to says it's fine. It rolls beautifully.
Yeah.
Even if we don't add the tavern on, just Homegrown Americana. American food.
Yeah.
And America just doesn't mean like the 50 states. I could do Canadian foods too.
Maple syrup.
There's a dish. I don't know how to pronounce it for Canada, But here we just call it fries with gravy and cheese.
Poutine.
Huh?
A poutine.
Yeah, poutine. I love it. I've been eating it since I was like 14.
Guilty.
I get the French fries nice and crispy, melt the cheese on it, and just let me take the fry with the cheese and dip it in gravy.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Because then the gravy doesn't get the fries soggy. And the gravy has to be really, really thick.
Yes. And that right there is why my dad doesn't like it. Because the gravy gets the fries all soggy and gross.
Yep. That's why I like it on the side.
Exactly.
There's a restaurant in Cortland where I used to live called Frank and Mary's. When the original owners had it, they had the best food ever. Like, you got what you paid for. Most definitely. Like, most people would take food home with them. My favorite thing to order was a grilled ham and cheese on wheat, French fries with cheese melted on top, and gravy on the side. And I would dip everything in that gravy because it was just so thick. It was, unbelievable. And the coffee was amazing. God, I miss them. I had grilled cheese and tomato soup tonight. I think next week I'll do grilled cheese and French fries and make sure I have the gravy on the side and the cheese melted on the fries.
There you go. Take a picture of it, send it to me, and be like, Victorian, guess what I'm having?
Twitter or Instagram?
Yes,
Which one? Both?
both.
Okay, because most of my food pictures I do on Instagram. Oh, see if I can find you. Ow, my damn foot.
I'm trying to remember my Twitter account. I'm like, well, shit.
Okay, so is it a picture of you on Instagram?
Yeah,
And it's Victorian Witch?
Victorian. Yes, it's either that or Victorian Canadian witch.
Some of these pictures are so damn tiny. Victorian Witch 99?
Nope. It's horrible that I don't even remember my own Twitter name.
Hi. The husband is home.
Hi, husband.
It's Victorian Witch. She has lots of kitty cats. She has lots of kitty cats. She has one that I want.
Yeah, I got a puppy you want.
No, no puppies.
It is a little baby fluff ball. and they're ready to go next week. And Arden was gonna get me one for free.
No.
I want one.
No.
I want one.
No.
I want it. It's free,
No.
but it's free.
My allergies.
It just needs a bath. You can handle Aries. You'll be able to handle the fluffy.
It's another long hair dog.
I don't know if it would stay long hair, but right now it looks like a little ball of poop. She's supposed to send me pictures this weekend. And I get to choose which one I want her to steal. She's going to steal it from my mom. And they're purebreds. They're show dogs. And all we need to decide is if we want a male or a female.
No.
Poof.
No.
I want a poof. Help me.
You want a poof?
Yes. Don't tell me no.
You want a poof?
So much fell out of her chair.
No, she was on her bed.
Okay, fine. Then I
I'll
want
show
to
you a poof.
Rough. Norwegian mountain cat.
I want one of those.
Guess how old that cat is?
As a baby.
Guess how old?
I would say less than 2 years.
11 months old.
Like I said, less than 2 years.
You want poop? We get one of those.
You know how I know that? The paws are still really big for the rest of the body. Cats are like dogs. You know, I went to work.
He's like, I was sleeping. Why'd you wake me up? He sleeps there.
Not so cool.
She's still adorable. That's okay. You want to know something really, really funny?
Oh, I get to show you Isis now. She showed up.
Oh, she did? Oh.
Hi there, Isis.
That's okay. We have Hera. She has a black cat named Zeus. We're not breeding her, remember? We agreed. And she's all the way out in Alberta. Yeah. No, I'm still on live stream, babe. Is this you?
Yes.
Okay, your account is private. That's why. Oh,
Yeah, I need to
now you
change
get to
that.
see our Xena.
This is Xena.
Oh,
Isn't she adorable? She kind of looks like your kitty.
yeah.
Be held too much. She likes to be held when she wants to be held. Her baby.
Yeah. My cat Isis, she headbutts. Not head boops, headbutts.
That's how Mogi was.
Logie used to try to stick his big fat nose up my left nostril. And he was a 15-pound tomcat. There's nothing like 3 o'clock in the morning having a 15-pound tomcat land on your chest and try to stick his entire face up your nose.
Yeah.
Damn, that is one hell of a hair straightener.
Hmm.
Well, you have fun with your life, Shane. I'm going to go be in pain on the couch. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. What hair straightening?
Look,
Yay.
What's all this stuff?
that is stuff that was on the table and in the
Whoa.
yeah, in the brown bowl.
I need it. No.
Yeah. It's a Spuds McKenzie dog. Alright.
My shoulders must up and I'm having a hard time.
That's fine, bud. Alright. Give me a minute. I will be right back.
Okay.
Ow! After I peel myself off this chair. Oh. No, I'll grab my stuff in a minute. Grilled cheese and tomato stick. Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Ow. It's just my foot. I should have called today, but first thing in the morning, I have to call my doctor and try to get in to see him. I have a infection in my foot.
Ooh.
Yeah. I get athlete's foot so bad that it sometimes will skip the outer infection like it normally gets and go straight to internal.
Whoa.
So that I have to be put onto his antibiotic and deal with it that way.
Shit.
Yeah. But I think I'm going to call this live stream a quits because it's been 3 hours and yeah. That is actually really long for my first live stream, I think.
Yeah. Weird. All right.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a normal Thursday night thing. I'll have to look up some scary stories. I know
Reddit.
some. Huh?
Reddit is a good place.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I know a few. I'm usually pretty good at making stuff up too, but lately my brain's just been like, sleep. Sleep.
All right. Well, you get some sleep.
I'm going to. All right. How many people actually came and said hi well, not in the chat, but only 6 people liked it. And that was including me. That's okay. Next week, I will start pushing even harder for this stream.
Me too.
All right. Good night, Victorian. And good night, everyone. Keep dreaming.